Looking for the ultimate dining experience? Look no further than the world's most luxurious steak. This mouth-watering dish is the epitome of culinary excellence and an actual work of art. With a rating system that requires years of intense training to master, this steak is a true rarity. You are watching Luxxo. Today, we discover the tantalizing secrets that make this dish unforgettable. You won't want to miss a single mouth-watering moment. Wagyu beef has become a symbol of luxury, known for its tender, fatty, and rich taste that rivals even the most indulgent delicacies like caviar or truffles. However, despite its popularity, the ins and outs of Wagyu steak tend to elude even the most experienced diners. According to Joe Heitzberg, co-founder and CEO of GRAIL, understanding Wagyu's world can be fascinating and confusing. It took him considerable time meeting with Japanese slaughterhouse owners and farmers, along with his minor in Japanese at the University of Washington, to feel like he truly grasped the intricacies of Wagyu. The CEO of GRAIL points out that there is a lot of misinformation surrounding Wagyu beef, both unintentionally and sometimes intentionally. Due to its high prestige and premium price, some sellers use the term Wagyu as a marketing ploy, even when what they offer isn't the luxurious version. So what exactly is Wagyu beef, and why does it stand out with its unique taste and texture? What is Wagyu beef? Wagyu beef is known for its melt-in-your-mouth texture and rich, buttery flavor. Wagyu beef is more than just a Japanese cow. It is a specific breed of cattle with unique genetic qualities. Mispronouncing the word Wagyu instead of Wagyu adds to the confusion surrounding this high-end delicacy. In Japan, there are 4 native breeds, but only one possesses the genetics that results in the marbled fat integrated inside the muscle tissue, making Wagyu beef stand out from all other livestock. The marbled fat creates a distinctive texture and flavor that dissolves on your tongue, making it a luxurious experience. Even when raised in the same conditions, the unique genetic qualities of Wagyu cattle set them apart from other breeds. When fed a high-calorie diet, the fat is evenly dispersed throughout the meat, resulting in the unique texture and flavor of Wagyu beef. In contrast, other breeds store fat outside the muscle tissue. According to Giuseppe Tentori, executive chef of GT Prime in Chicago, high-end Wagyu beef should be cooked as little as possible, with the middle remaining raw to enhance the melting sensation. It retains its juiciness even when cooked to a medium or medium well level. To savor the luxurious experience of Wagyu beef, Tentori suggests slicing it thinly, allowing the meat to melt in your mouth. The unique marbled texture and tenderness of Wagyu beef add to its premium price, making it a delicacy sought after by food enthusiasts worldwide. Japanese and American Wagyu. American Wagyu and Japanese Wagyu have distinct differences in their genetic makeup and cattle farming techniques. While the former is crossbred, the latter is purebred. American Wagyu is a mix of Wagyu and Angus, and although it is marbled and possesses a strong flavor, it lacks the sweet umami taste that Japanese Wagyu is known for. While American Wagyu is considered a delicacy in its own right and has a significant following, it cannot provide the quintessential Wagyu experience that Japanese beef offers. In comparison, Japanese Wagyu beef is unrivaled in its unique qualities, which include a buttery, melt-in-your-mouth texture, high marbling, and exceptional taste. It is a delicacy that is usually only consumed in small portions due to its richness. Let's find out what makes Wagyu beef so special and expensive. Why is Wagyu so expensive? Wagyu beef is known for its exceptional and luxurious taste, texture, and hefty price tag. The main reason for this expense is the time it takes to raise the cattle. While American Angus cattle are processed after 18 months, Japanese Wagyu cattle are reared for almost 3 years, leading to higher costs for the farmer. Additionally, their unique diet comprising grass, rice straw, and other high-quality grains in a controlled environment adds to the expenses. However, the primary factor driving up the cost is supply and demand. With only 2.5 million Wagyu cattle in Japan compared to the US 91.9 million, the scarcity of this luxurious meat drives up the price. Many chefs and food enthusiasts believe the Wagyu beef experience is unique and worth the investment despite the cost. But the question remains, where can you find this mouth-watering delicacy? The answer may surprise you. Best places to buy Wagyu online. Wagyu beef used to be exclusively available in high-end steakhouses or Michelin-starred restaurants. However, due to outstanding importers and U.S. farmers raising their own hybrid cattle, it has become more accessible. Here are some of the top purveyors. Holy Grail Steak Company. This company offers a curated selection of the ultimate Wagyu experience, featuring a 5 Wagyu from 3 distinct regions of Japan and the finest American Wagyu. Crowd Cow, one of the leading importers of a 5 in America, selling a variety of cuts and breeds from Japan. Meat and Bone offers big, prime rib roast-sized cuts of the finest Japanese beefs so you can be your own butcher. Tartagnan, a premier purveyor of gourmet ingredients, including a 5 Wagyu imported directly from Japan. MISHIMA Reserve offers crossbred American Wagyu that boasts Kuro Washu cattle bloodlines. Better for grilling than the ultra-fatty Japanese import, MISHIMA offers various cuts and ground Wagyu. Vermont Wagyu, raising 100% purebred beef. The marbling on Vermont's beef is richer than other American Wagyu. They offer a quarterly subscription box so you can sample different cuts. Wagyu does have an importance from the historic standpoint as well. History of Wagyu in Japan and the US. Wagyu cattle have a long-standing tradition in Japan that can be traced back many millennia. However, it was not until 1868 and the Meiji Restoration that the breed began to take shape. The government began importing cattle from England, continental Europe, and Korea to crossbreed with the native stock. Over time, 3 primary strains of black Wagyu emerged, and they now make up 90% of Japan's Wagyu herd. Japan eventually banned the export of Wagyu to ensure the breed remained in the country. In 1976, 4 Wagyu bulls were brought from Japan to the US and crossbred with American Angus cattle to create American Wagyu. Later, 4 full-blooded black Wagyu females were brought to the US, allowing for purebred breeding. Since Japan's ban on Wagyu exports in 1997, American ranchers have had to breed and raise cattle with the genetic lines already present in the country, resulting in a total Wagyu herd of around 40,000. With only 5,000 being full-blooded Wagyu, Australian Wagyu beats rise. Outside of Japan and the US, Australia has the largest population of Wagyu cattle, although the beef produced there is crossbred. While it may not offer the same ultra-fatty A5 experience as pure Japanese beef, Australian Wagyu still has better marbling than non-crossbred cattle. Unlike in the US, where Wagyu is often crossbred with Angus, Holsteins are typically used in Australia, which produces more tender meat with less beefy flavor. In New Zealand, one ranch raises crossbred Wagyu cattle in a way that is distinct from traditional Japanese methods. First Light's cattle are grass-fed rather than grain-finished, which is the norm for Wagyu. While grass-fed beef is generally leaner, the intense marbling of this Wagyu still provides enough fat to give it both the beefy flavor of grass-fed beef and the high level of marbling typically associated with grain-finished beef. Have you ever heard of Kobe beef? Kobe beef. Kobe beef is a brand of Wagyu beef that originates in Kobe, Japan. It must meet strict requirements and be rated a 4 or a 5 to be labeled as Kobe beef. The Kobe Beef Association licenses everyone involved in the production and distribution of meat. American Kobe does not exist, and any restaurant claiming to serve it should be considered a red flag. Kobe beef, like champagne, is tied to its place of origin, and to be considered authentic, it must come from Kobe, Japan. Stay tuned to find out about the rating system used to determine the quality of this prized meat. Rating. Wagyu beef is often accompanied by a menu rating system, with a 4 or a 5 representing the most exceptional levels. The rating system is determined by yield and beef marbling standard (BMS) rating. The yield represents how much meat can be extracted from a cow, while the BMS scale ranges from 1 to 12 and relates to both the amount and quality of marbling. A 5 requires a BMS of 8 to 12, while a 4 is just below that level with a BMS score of 6 to 8. However, it's important to note that the rating system is more highly regulated and practiced in Japan, where it requires 3 years of training to become a rater, and each animal is rated by 3 separate raters. Subscribe to Luxxo for more luxurious experiences. If you're a food enthusiast looking for the ultimate dining experience, the world's most luxurious steak is the answer. The rarity of this steak makes it truly exceptional, so treat yourself to this masterpiece of culinary excellence and enjoy the mouth-watering taste that will leave you in awe. We'd love to hear your feedback in the comments section, and keep an eye out for more enjoyable food videos.